Welcome back from your long weekend. I hope you had a great 4th of July. Let's take you to Surf City, North Carolina, where it was rained out pretty well for many fireworks celebrations. And if we take a look here at this video via Facebook, this was in Kentucky, Louisa, Kentucky. Some storm clouds, some ominous looking clouds that rolled through. Meanwhile, down toward the south, it's clear for now. You could have some pop-up air mass thunderstorms, but good morning to you in St. Augustine, Florida. Now, we're looking at a lot of sunshine this morning, but again, those pop-up showers are expected to take place later this afternoon. I'm going to go to the severe weather risk, though, in just a second. But before I do, dry conditions across the west. We do have basically an elevated fire risk today for areas like Reno, Nevada. Perhaps you're doing a bit of vacation. Maybe you took the rest of the week off and you're there. Make sure you make smart choices. Put your cigarette butts out properly, that sort of thing. No, leisure fires as well. Now, I want to go to the severe weather threat. One of the things that maybe could hinder some of the threat today is what you see there on our radar. Now, this has been an archived radar loop this morning as some of the storms moving through Minneapolis. All eyes on Minneapolis today as we have an enhanced risk from the Storm Prediction Center. The threat for hail, the threat for wind is there. This is our hail outlook, again, issued by the Storm Prediction Center. We do have a 30% chance of hail within a 25-mile radius, also a 5% chance of a 25-mile radius. And I can tell you as a storm chaser, plenty of days that I've chased where I've seen tornadoes on these 2 and 5% days. So take it seriously. Make sure you have your smartphone app handy to keep you safe. Let's time it out for you. You can see it about 6 p.m. Minneapolis, you've got some storms knocking on your door as far north as Duluth, too. That line of storms moves through in the overnight. Some of these might cluster together and form an MCS. And that's why I wanted to show you that morning convection on the radar to start, because some of that morning convection from this morning might overwork some of the air mass. But if models are correct, we will have another line of storms this afternoon and into the evening hours. That'll bring us in through tomorrow before we have another round of storms. We'll keep you posted on your Wednesday threat as well. Well, I hope you're ready for the heat this work week. You welcomed in the fireworks displays, and hopefully you didn't get rained out. If you're down in the south, you're going to be watching for some showers, but you're also going to be really preparing for the heat. And I want you to make sure that you have your air conditioning working properly. Make sure you have a handy bottle of water at all times. And remember our pets and our children, of course, in hot vehicles. Let's show you these temperatures. 96 for Houston for today, pretty close to average. 93 for Miami. We'll talk about your average. It's pretty close to that as well. However, as we get into the weekend, we're going to see this area of high pressure down towards the deep south really bring in not only just warm air, but humid air off the Gulf of Mexico. So sticky conditions from about, say, Macon, Georgia, up through Columbia, South Carolina. Those are a few locations that Dr. Doug and I have been sort of seeking out. You could see triple-digit temperatures. So very hot and sticky, uncomfortable kind of air mass. Get ready for it. Miami, your average for July 5th is 90, your highest temperature on record, set in 1992 of 96. We're going to come close to that as we get into the weekend. So you can see by Wednesday, already at 93, you factor in that humidex is going to be very, very hot. Now, back to the west, it's the exact opposite. Seattle at 68 by the end of the week. St. Louis really baking heat for you, 96. And along the eastern seaboard, quite nice, quite pleasant, maybe just slightly above seasonal. I want to just show you this, though. If the temperature is 80 degrees, in your car in only 10 minutes, it'll feel like 99. If the temperature is 90 degrees, and let's say your car is sitting in the sun for 30 minutes, that's going to be the equivalent of 124 in your car. So again, can't stress it enough. Make those smart choices. Don't bring the pet. And if you have children, make sure you bring them indoors with you at all times.